Hello, thank you for joining with me for the meditation for lesson 261. Go ahead and sit with your back supported, head and neck free. Start with the 2x breath. Close your eyes. In through the nose for a count of 2, out through the mouth for a count of 4, and repeat that 3 times. When you are done with that, move on to the 3x breath. In through the nose for a count of 3, out through the mouth for a count of 6, and repeat that 3 times. God is my refuge and security. I will identify with what I think is refuge and security. I will behold myself where I perceive my strength and think I live within the citadel where I am safe and cannot be attacked. Let me today seek not security in danger, nor attempt to find my peace in murderous attack. I live in God. In Him I find my refuge and my strength. In Him is my identity. In Him is everlasting peace. And only there will I remember who I really am. God is my refuge and security. Let us now move into the 4x breath, in through the nose for a count of 4, out through the mouth for a count of 8. Repeat that at least 3 times and as often as you like through the silent meditation. As we enter the silent meditation, use the lesson for today or a mantra of your choice to help redirect your thoughts when you see them go off track. God is my refuge and security. Let me not seek for idols. I would come, my Father, home to you today. I choose to be as you created me and find the Son whom you created as myself. God is my refuge and security. God is my refuge and security. We are now moving into section 5 of part 2 of the workbook, which is What is the Body? This is Ken Wapnick's commentary. Jesus makes some of the same points here that he made in What is Sin and What is the World. The body is purposive, the capstone of the ego's strategy, and the final step in its plan to keep the Son of God mindless. This mindlessness ensures the ego will forever be safe from the Son's mind choosing love over separation. The summary begins with the image of a fence we saw in the little garden, which is in chapter 18, section 8. The body is a tiny fence around a little part of a glorious and complete idea. It draws a circle infinitely small around a very little segment of heaven, splintered from the whole, proclaiming that within it is your kingdom, where God can enter not. This fence, the body, keeps me separate from you. You have your physical and psychological space, I have mine, and the two cannot coexist in the same place. Being the embodiment of the ego, the body loudly proclaims that separation is the truth. We are not one, but separate, for bodies do not join. Indeed, for opposite reasons, Jesus tells us the same thing. Minds are joined, bodies are not. Moreover, bodies were made not to join. The joining we believe occurs is only the fulfillment of our thoughts of specialness. This, of course, is not the joining of forgiveness of which Jesus speaks and which reflects the completion of heaven. And this is chapter 16. Seek not for his completion in the bleak world of illusion where nothing is certain and where everything fails to satisfy. In the name of God, be wholly willing to abandon all illusions. In any relationship in which you are wholly willing to accept completion and only this, there is God completed and his Son with him. And now we will move into the lesson, God is my refuge and security. This lesson continues the preceding discussion of what is the body. In concluding that discussion, Jesus said that we will identify with what we think will make us safe. The point in this lesson is that our true safety rests in God and nothing else. In everyday terms, this means that our safety is found in the right mind, wherein resides the memory of God through the Holy Spirit. The ego tells us we are safe in its thought system of separation and individuality, and as an added measure of protection, it makes the world and body, which become our citadels of safety. Be attentive during the day of how frequently you strive to confirm the belief that you live in the body, to say nothing of the special relationships you think are your places of safety. You must realize that these will never bring you happiness or peace, for only within the innocence of Christ, remembered through forgiveness, is found the peace and strength of God. And here is a quote about the importance of choice. Either the ego or God is our Father, either an idol or God's Son is the truth. And Son is capitalized. This is from the text, chapter 30, section 3. It is never the idol that you want, but what you think it offers you, you want indeed. Your will to be complete is but God's will, and this is given you by being His. Creation gives no separate person and no separate thing the power to complete the Son of God. What idol can be called upon to give the Son of God what He already has? And so we reject the separating idols of special love, accepting instead the vision of our brother as our one self, reflecting the self that God created Son. God is my refuge and security. I thank you so much for joining with me today. Have a most beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Remember where your refuge and security is all throughout the day. I love you.